What's up? Ready for some Rob Zombie? Death of it all? Drop C for your tuning. No pick needed. We're going to use some fingers here. So, here's what you're going to learn. I believe this is with John 5 on guitar. Pretty sure we have. Here's one of the parts. So again. First part, okay? That's going to lead you into this. Okay, that's going to be the second part. Then basically kind of back to the beginning. And here's what you got. Is that the most freaking eerie thing you've ever heard? It makes me want to take the guitar and, man, it's just eerie. Okay, here we go. Like I said, drop C. You can do this in drop D. You can do it in drop C sharp. If you want to play along with the zombie man, you want to tune drop C. And here's what's going on. You can also decide what fingers you want to use for the finger picking. I'm opting to go thumb, index, middle. There is a part where it would be smart to bring in this third finger. You can make that call. 8E and 9G. Now when you do that, you can use your middle or your first. It's not going to matter either way. But don't start at like middle and index. You know, you want your third finger for sure on 9G. Here's what's happening. The difference, in case you're wondering, when you finger pick, it makes it a little more muty, a little softer sounding. So we got soft and eerie. What do you think of that? So go strings 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going middle, index, thumb. 2 times. Then I just move, instead of being on the 8th fret on the E, I'm just going to slide that, or not slide it, but move it back a half step to 7 on the E. Do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then start it over. And then the next part, put your middle finger or your index on, you know, you can use your pinky on this one too, you'll see why in a second, but we'll get there when we get there. 9G, 8B, open high E. So you end up going G, B, E, G, B, E, thumb, index, middle. And then move to 7B, keep the other one where it's at, and repeat that. And do it all again. Okay, then we're going to start the whole thing over. Check this out. I'm getting ready to leave this section. I'm going to the 7B, keeping the 9G here. And here's what happens. You go G, B, E, and then E, B, G, open. So you end up going, it's doing it. Listen, you'll see what I mean. This part, really, talk about some cool chords. Dimebag Darrell did stuff like this a lot, just some abstract chords, you know, Slayer. Go 3A, 4D, and 2 on the high E. And now we're going to pluck 2 strings at the same time. Thumb on the A, middle finger on the high E, or third, you can kind of decide. Pluck those, pinch them together, then go, so we have, this is where I was saying earlier, if you want to go third finger, it might work better, and then have that thumb drop down. Experiment with the picking. So, A and E, B, G, D, E, B. There's 6 movements taking place in that part, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it again, but instead of 2 on the high E, go to 3 on the high E. And then go right back to 2 on the high E. And then go open on the high E. and then repeat all that. Okay, so here's what that would sound like. Again. And then here's what happens up here. Things are cut in half, kind of. 8E, open B, 9G. So go E, B, G twice. And then go to the 7th fret on the high E. Keep the other one where it's at, and do that again twice. And then go 9G, 8B, open E twice. And this is where you may want to go pinky. And then 7th fret B, keep everything else where it's at. And then start it back over. Okay, then. And we have a change. Now go 9G, which are already there, 6B and open E. Real eerie dark chord. 3 times of GBE. And then check this out. Add your 3rd finger to 8D and go D, G, B, E, B, G. So you have, so from here you would have, and then start that part over from 9G, 6B, open E. And that's it. There you go. Someone wants to let me know if this is John 5. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyways, glad you tuned in for this lesson. This one, did I mention for Cheyenne Tankian, my student at one of the stores. So here you go. Now you have a reference for something to follow here. If you have questions, let me know. Website, rockinguitarlessons.com. Email, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. Feel free to add me on Facebook, Twitter, all that's down there in my description. I do teach on Skype. My Skype contact name is Rockin Guitar Lessons, R-O-C-K-I-N, Guitar Lessons. $50 an hour, $25 for half an hour. We work on whatever you want, and it's really the smart route to go. Nothing replaces private one-on-one instruction. It just doesn't. You can learn, you know, from these, and that's what I want you to do. But when you want to fine-tune your playing, hit me up. My PayPal email is tbxpunk@aol.com. That's how you make Skype payments, which hold off on those until we have something scheduled, please. You could also use that email if you'd like to donate to this channel. And if you can't, no sweat. There's always things you can do. Take my videos, plaster them all across internet land. Okay? I think I mentioned everything. Make sure to subscribe to both my channels. I have youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1 and rockinguitarlessons2. How-tos in the style of techniques, solos, sweep picking, tricks, whammy bar, pinch harmonics, tons of stuff. So all I ask before you make a request is that you subscribe. That's it. And then let's all jump on board, man, and become better on the instrument. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross doing some Rob Zombie for you. And we'll talk to you soon. See ya.